Hello. Cool and at times pretty stormy is the outlook for much of northern and central Europe through the week ahead. We've got areas of low pressure rolling in from the west, from the Atlantic, slamming through actually on quite strong westerly winds. Around the Mediterranean, still a lot of sunshine and a reasonable amount of warmth on Monday, but look at the showers crowding across France, Germany, the Low Countries, a whole heap of rain extending across towards Poland. For Turkey, a few isolated showers in the east, but actually a lot of sunshine and warmth here. Also for Greece and for Italy, looking pretty good across the Iberian Peninsula as well, with a little bit of warmth building here. But widespread showers, thundery, intense downpours for France across the UK. It's also wet and windy as we make our way up towards the Baltic. And the outlook for Scandinavia stays wet and windy with this low pressure close by on into Tuesday. Plenty of showers still on its tail, stretching all the way across northern and dipping down into central Europe. So really that's the story throughout the week ahead. To the south, across the Mediterranean, fine sunshine, occasionally some stronger winds through the western side of the Mediterranean, but certainly across northern Europe it's looking very mobile, plenty of showers to come in the days ahead. Hello. In the last 24 hours, heavy rain and strong winds swept across eastern China and into the south of the Korean Peninsula. As we look to Monday and Tuesday, it will be the turn of Japan to bear the brunt of this deep area of low pressure. Some very heavy rain to contend with, possibly some localised flooding, particularly strong winds as well. The islands of Japan pretty much obscured by the rain on our map here. It will quickly brighten across the Korean Peninsula, but showers trail back into the southeast of China. Very warm air to the south being pulled up across Taiwan. Temperatures nearly 10 degrees above average there in Taipei. Plentiful showers for the south as we look down towards the tropics. For Osaka, a very unsettled week ahead. For Seoul, the return of sunshine on Tuesday and warmth building midweek. For Australia, a large area of high pressure keeps the picture fine for the majority, but a front will approach Perth, bringing in some rain early on in the week. Still quite chilly southwesterly winds across the southeast of Australia, and through the days ahead, they are likely to continue. For New Zealand, showers for the North Island on Monday, a little drier for much of the South Island, but this front coming into the south could bear some mountain snow and certainly will produce some wet weather for Christchurch on Tuesday. Hello. Some really pronounced contrasts in our weather patterns across South America at the moment. To the north of the continent, intense equatorial showers. High pressure means a large central swathe is set fair, but then to the far south, fronts approaching southern Chile will continue with spells of wet and windy weather. It's these showers in the north, though, that are going to prove particularly impactful in the days ahead. We've seen heavy rain of late across Venezuela, Colombia and the Guianas, and there's plenty more to come looking ahead into the new week. It's much drier across central and southern Brazil, Uruguay, Paraguay and northern Argentina. It's also been a little chilly here recently, temperatures sitting below average for the time of year. That cold is starting to regulate as we look at the early part of the new week, but Buenos Aires is set to see a dip in temperatures with the arrival of some showers again on Thursday, staying wet for Berlin and Bogota. Rather frequent showers across central Mexico on Sunday. For Cuba and Jamaica, also the Dominican Republic, some heavier downpours through the early part of the week ahead, I think, as well. We'll also continue with some heavier showers across Panama and Costa Rica. If anything, though, perhaps Mexico City turning drier from midweek. Hello. Warm northerly winds ahead of a weather front have led to above average temperatures across parts of Mozambique and the eastern side of South Africa during the weekend. But as this weather front pulls its way eastwards, we will see things cooling off quite markedly to begin the new week. A tale of cloud and showers across the eastern Cape of South Africa. Still some heavier rain to affect parts of Ethiopia, but becoming, I think, more confined to the highlands on Monday. Some significant heat to the north of the country for Libya, but cooler for Cairo thanks to a change of wind direction. Cape Town recovers some warmth on Tuesday. There you see the tail end of that front affecting Durban on Monday. Cooler for Maputo as we experience that colder air coming in behind our weather front. For Cairo, temperatures sitting in the low 30s through the week ahead. They've been close to 40 in recent days. Still some unprecedented warmth getting a long way north across the Middle East in the days ahead, up to 43 there in Baghdad. That's about 5 degrees above average, and that's because we're pulling warmth out of Saudi Arabia on quite a strong southerly or southwesterly wind that will stay with us into the early part of the week. And we'll also see some of that heat even getting pulled across towards Damascus as the week wears on. Hello. Very stormy conditions across the eastern side of the Arabian Sea at the moment. This is Tauktae, now a very severe cyclonic storm. It is working its way northwards, the centre staying offshore of the west coast of India, but nonetheless very stormy seas, a lot of heavy rainfall getting fed into western India. The whole storm system set to work its way in to Gujarat late Monday on into Tuesday. Winds potentially as it makes landfall around 160 kilometres per hour. It looks like it'll push into the west of Gujarat into the Saurashtra and Kutch region before arcing its way northeastwards into Rajasthan. Looking further north, still some unseasonable warmth across Kazakhstan and down into northern Afghanistan. Temperatures above average for Ashgabat and Tashkent in the days ahead. Some pre-monsoonal heat building across New Delhi for Monday. Heavy showers for Mumbai around the outer periphery of our storm system, but with a southwesterly airstream being enhanced by that system in the Arabian Sea, we'll also see heavier showers for Kerala and Karnataka. So we're likely, I think, to get some flooding here. Clears for Mumbai pretty quickly, though, as we look further ahead into the week. The outer bands of Tauktae, though, throwing cloud as far afield as Delhi through the early parts of the week. A change in wind direction and some showers cools things off briefly. Hello. We're anticipating intense thunderstorms lighting up the plains of the US yet again through the next 24 hours. If you watch our satellite sequence, you'll see how the bright white cloud mushroomed across this central stripe of the US in the last 24 hours. We have comparatively cool air to the east, a relatively quiet weather picture under that area of high pressure here. Towards the west, warmer air, and where the two come together, that breeding ground yet again on Sunday for some intense thunderstorms. Hail, thunder, maybe even the risk of some tornadoes. A lot of moisture coming in off the Gulf of Mexico, really giving some food to those showers. Along the west coast, we'll see a little bit of cloud being fed on shore into the west of the US. Some of that getting into Los Angeles and San Diego. We could even see the odd shower drifting across Nevada. Certainly, though, as we look further inland towards Denver, the picture is much more mixed through the early part of the week. Denver being caught on the rear edge, if you like, of this band of very intense showery weather that will also start to work its way across towards the Midwest as we look towards the beginning of the new week. Very wet, though, across parts of eastern Texas, all the way up into Oklahoma and Kansas. Stormy times ahead, even on into the middle part of this week.